admittedly, I keep it real, right? Admittedly, there's been so many times where I'm like, yo, I'm not spending money. I'm not spending money. IQ remembers this when we used to play Dragon Ball Legends.
Nigga, Legends. I was on the.
Oh no.
Deep.
I love Legends. Every time a new guy dropped, I would get him like first pull.
He has this thing where he has the best luck in the world, and he just whatever card he wants, that's like what doesn't matter the rarity, he will always pull that motherfucking character.
Oh, that's that good.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ooch. I'm here with my brother Ooch and the homie Kai and my man not so little IQ Ooch, and we are back again. Once again, how y'all doing today, boys? Children of all ages, the IQ trifecta is here. I like the nightcap. It looks nice and shiny. Brother Ooch, take it away!
It's a bonnet, sir. It ain't no goddamn nightcap.
You sleep on it though, right?
Oh yeah, I keep it on overnight.
So it's like so it's like a nightcap.
Bonnet, sir.
But you just said you sleep on it, right?
Well, sure.
At night. And it's on your head.
But I don't have to sleep with it.
But it's a cap.
Yeah.
So
it's not actually cap though.
Well, no, it's not cap. It's not cap as a lot of folks say, myself included. But it is a nightcap nonetheless.
Whatever.
It's very shiny. It looks crazy on the camera.
Yeah, no, it does look.
Yeah, right.
It looks bright. Like it looks like that tough red.
It actually looks like
that crimson red.
It's from. Shit. It looks like you're wearing something from an animated series on the camera. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, brothers, how you doing today, sir?
All right. Chill day, I guess. Well, it was alright at work. I don't know. I don't know if I want to get into that. Niggas come to the bank mad late, bro. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. The late runners just come the next day.
Oh, like at the end of the day when you guys are trying to close and all that shit.
We're trying to close at 5, niggas come in at 4:30, 4:40. The line of niggas like, yo, go home. I'm trying to finish up.
It's the struggle. I'm sure a lot of restaurants have that same problem too.
I mean, restaurants, I feel like low-key restaurants potentially may be more organized than banks. At least.
Well, because they can warn people. They'd be like, yeah, by the way, we're shutting the stuff down at this time. You can only get certain things.
Like my bank, I ain't even trying to shit on them. But goddamn, yo, like if we want to leave at 5, well, we're not going to leave at 5. But our time frame is probably anywhere between, realistically, 5:15, 5:30, just because of how we need to do things. If we were to leave at 5 exactly, that would kind of be OD. But that's not possible.
I just hope no one from his job actually listens to this podcast.
I really don't care.
Get his ass in trouble. Anyway, my man Supreme Kai, how you doing today, sir?
I'm good. Not so little IQ. How you doing today?
I'm good. I woke up at like 3 p.m.
Oh, he's in that summer mode. Oh, I miss those days. Oh my God, give him back. I like how Kai he just he'd be passing that shit like so fast. Like, goddamn. All right. Well then, for formalities, if you want to hear your name shout out at the end of these episodes, please feel free, hit us up, Full Power Podcast, over on the Patreon page. Get the bangers of the week, the bonus material, the extra episodes, and the fact that we're gonna be using a lot of every single dollar that goes towards all of this. So very soon we will have some new tables. I'm trying to freaking figure out exactly how I'm trying to do it, because every table I've looked at, and I thought I had it locked in, but I'm glad I didn't make the purchase just yet. I'm trying to make it just right, but there's a certain look and angle and everything. I'm trying to really make this John look crazy over here. So yeah, Patreon, all that supporting good stuff. Thriving Ozar, become one today. All right, trying to sponsor, hit us up, fullpowerpod@gmail.com. Comments, questions, concerns, business inquiry, or fan art. Again, that is fullpowerpod@gmail.com. And also hit us up on the Bluebird on Twitter at Full Power Pod. You know, pretty soon I'm gonna have to make us an Instagram because Threads has been the talk of the town recently. That is the latest and greatest new social media app. That's, I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's basically Instagram's Twitter. Threads.net. Yep. And it's actually, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot cleaner. I've been on it. Early adopter. I think I made my account like maybe the day after or something like that. When it launched. Apparently they're already in a lawsuit from Twitter. They're all mad because, oh, you ripped us off. Okay, you're gonna sue them? Sue Hive. Hive is a complete ripoff of Twitter. Complete ripoff. It's cool. Nah, I like Twitter better. Just like the whole, aspect of it and everything. Like how it's laid out and everything. But it is like one-to-one. But it's like I don't know. This might strike a certain nerve with folks, but it's like, do you rather Sprite or Sierra Mist?
Probably Sierra.
See, exactly. So it's like, that's a bad example, right? That's on me.
It's more, what? Dude, like Coke and Pepsi?
No, see, again, that's similar.
Coke, nigga.
Oh, okay.
Nigga, fuck Pepsi, nigga. Fuck out of here. Ain't nobody getting Pepsi, nigga.
He got that red on too. That's funny.
That's crazy.
The funny part is you give Crystal more fuel for her to love you because she loves Coke.
Yeah, no.
So when she hears this back, she's gonna be like, "That's right."
I ain't never seen niggas drink Pepsi, man. Pepsi.
Okay, all right. Either way, the whole point is that, okay, better example. Would you rather a name brand versus like the fucking bullshit you'll see that's like not name brand? That's like, I don't even know what it is. Like Sam's Club it'll be like Sam's Lime.
You want
soda.
Gatorade or you want Quench?
Thank you. Something like that, right? So basically, that is what
You
Hive
want
is.
Sprite or you want Mellow Yellow?
Yes. See, Kai knows the fucking off-brand
You want
joints.
Capri Sun or High C?
Okay, again, stop it.
No,
Stop it.
that's different.
That is very
Capri
different.
Sun.
Okay, you'd rather Capri Sun. Okay, congratulations. Honestly, I grew up on all that drinks.
Fucking juices. Orange juice or fruit punch?
What? Bro,
I'm just saying shit now,
Fruit
bro.
punch easily.
Keep going.
he
Yeah, you
literally
definitely just
he
say
didn't say
shit.
anything. Look,
No.
if you said
Hold on.
orange juice and apple
Hold on.
juice, that would have made more sense.
No pulp or
That's what
pulp?
I was thinking.
I don't even care at this point.
No pulp, nigga.
I used to
You
be like
pulp
you.
ass niggas is crazy.
Nah, he actually right about that one though.
That's
So I'm gonna ding that.
That's fine. That's acceptable.
Like,
I
yo,
don't take offense.
Wait, hold on. How come there's 3 versions? There's no pulp, some pulp, and a lot of pulp. What's the problem? Like, what are we talking about?
That's a great fucking question. I wish I
No
knew the answer.
pulp.
Some people want a little bit more pulp, but not all pulp.
IQ. Thank you, sir.
Yo.
I mean, of course I could be wrong, but I feel like no pulp is just taking it out, obviously. So that's extra work. Having a little bit is just sifting it out. I
Oh,
feel
so
like,
just,
having to, narrow it down.
Uh-huh.
That's just also extra work. And then just more
Facts.
pulp is just, nah, we didn't do shit. We just dropped this orange in this bitch.
Yeah, no, that's retarded.
Like,
Wow.
Yeah.
In a weird way, it's really nice that we have nothing Dragon Ball related to really even talk about, which allows us to talk about this kind of bullshit. So shout out to Toei, right? That's the craziest.
put a
praise
star
I'll
on the
give.
orange and we'll call it a Dragon Ball.
Facts. Yeah, exactly. So all right. So before we continue with our discussion on random drinks versus drinks and food versus food, we do have some comments to read through and go over from the wonderful folks that left us some things to say on last week's episode. So again, reminder, if you have a super thanks, if you leave a super thanks, those get read first before everyone else's. If there's a we can't miss kind of comment, so that also supports us directly as food for thought. So this first right, this first person says, I hope Tower of God comes back because the story is crazy and the amount of OP people that are in there is insane. Bam, the main character, is going to be broken too. So let me just ding that for starters. because all of us here are fans of that show. I think we were trying to figure out where the fuck that shit went, right? Because that just kind of like came and went, kind of like got out of high school. That's same thing.
Wait, what one?
Tower of God.
Yeah, Tower, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the one with Kai's favorite female character. Fucking
I remember that one. Yeah.
his face is
Says it all.
says it all. Yeah, no questions, no answers. If you guys know what we're talking about, it's talking about Rachel. Rachel is the worst. Worst.
Yo, how does nigga really gonna drop the hard R like that? That's crazy.
Yo, and the fact that he calls her the hard R is even crazier.
That's crazy.
That is probably the funniest thing I've heard all day. But yes, that's the one. Because people gotta know, context-wise, they gotta know who the hell we're talking about. For those that have not seen it, but I'm not gonna spoil anything and just in case anyone hasn't seen it. I'd recommend the show. Would you recommend the show? Kai, would you recommend the show?
I don't condone her.
Okay, but the show though, please. The show. Not her, the show.
Show's good.
Show's good.
Okay, all right. IQ, do you recommend Tower of God to folks that have never seen it before?
I've never seen it before.
I thought you did. I could have sworn you did. All right, well,
I ain't never seen it.
Mr. 3 p.m., you have an assignment. It's very short. It's like
like 12
it's
episodes.
13 episodes. It's really good though.
yeah.
That's a binge.
I think the
You
dub
can kill
did a
that
great
in a
fucking job.
sitting with
You
your
can-
summer job, with your summertime.
We could kill it in a day.
Yo, if you guys could watch fucking God Eater, y'all, yeah.
Okay, but God Eater was like,
Nigga,
was-
that
it was
shit
too
got
good.
that shit was
It was
next
too
level.
good.
Compass.
type shit.
All right, this next person. Thank you for the comment, by the way. That was one of our patrons. Worse than a demon. Worse than a demon. Thank you, sir. All right, this next. This fellow, our girl, Cancerian Stargazer, been a member, by the way, on YouTube of ours for 6 months. Shout outs. They say, I'm kind of glad y'all are doing the Friday upload, since that means y'all's next upload will be on the day before my birthday. And fun fact is the Friday is the same day as Tanjiro from Demon Slayer's birthday, and the day before mine's is Deku and Mirio's from Boku no Hero, My Hero Academia's birthday. So all the kind-hearted homies be cancers for real. So thanks for the little early birthday present, boys, with a heart and smiley emoji. Cancerian Stargazer, shout outs to you. Happy birthday, early birthday. That is really cool that your birthday kind of lines up with a lot of the anime characters. That's crazy. I didn't know.
I don't know shit.
I didn't know a lot of these hero character or anime character birthdays, but you know, that's like some information. Like if you ever get like an anime's data book, they'll always have like character birthdays and shit like that.
Type shit.
I feel like that's good for people that have accounts that are constantly posting about like whatever the show is. So it's like they will always have something to mention and be like, oh, happy birthday, Naruto, or you know, whoever, you know. So that's really dope. So Kai, do you have anything to add to this?
No, that's cool.
All right, bet. And IQ Ooch?
W.
All right. So yes, I hope you enjoy us and our buffoonery as always. So thank you very much for being a supporter as well on the YouTube. For those that didn't know, if you are a member on the YouTube channel, you get access to our like emotes. There's like a crying Broly in a pan. There's some cute ones, and then we can add more when obviously we have more folks in there. So yeah, something to consider. This next person, they said, I'm excited about both games, because last week what were we talking about? We were talking about the Bleach game and the Jujutsu Kaisen game, right? So they're looking forward to both of them. They look fire. And Kai, at least give Jujutsu Kaisen game a chance. You might end up liking it. Kai, what do you have to say to this comment?
Enjoy your games.
I always love the pause and the silence before Kai answers anything.
Takes deep thought.
Because if there's no pause, then you have two brother Ooches in this chat, and that's a problem.
We're all different here, all right? There's no way we can all line up in one line and be like, yep, they're all the same. Like that's not the case here. But But yeah, I think you know what? I think yeah, I know this person. They be in my chat on Twitch, and I'm gonna bring this up because it had to do with this exact statement, bringing you into it. And I'm just like, listen, man, you can try. Okay, I had to be nice. You can try to convince Kai to play that or to go against what he literally already made publicly known. But good luck. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. So, in case you missed out, check out last week's episode, guys. Banger as always. This next person says, or actually, before I go to the next person, do you have anything else to add to that? No? IQ, you gonna play the Jujutsu Kaisen game?
No.
You gonna play the Bleach game?
Def. I'm already on the Discord. Already signed up.
Ooh,
Already did all that.
no diffs.
You already know. About to be day one.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, all right. Damn, I didn't know that. I'm in too many servers. I'm not even gonna bother. But that's cool. Shout out to that. All right. Next person, my odd man out. Yeah. They said immediately started laughing about the phones game. Was playing Dragon Ball Legends while listening to the podcast. That's fucking hilarious. I live in my car for work. Kai cut me some slack with a laughing emoji. No matter how bad the phone games are, it's still not as bad as the current state of the manga. Oof, that fucking hits hard. Still waiting for Tenkaichi so I can feel relevant again. Brother, it was you first. What do you think? What do you say to that comment?
I mean, I don't play these mobile games.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Okay, we don't play these specific mobile games.
I mean, I haven't played mobile games in a minute.
Okay.
In general.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I never downloaded Legends or anything like that.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't really have a comment.
Kai, anything to add to that?
Yeah, I wasn't really referring to these situational moments where people, are on the go. Because yeah, sure, bring a Switch with you, play a mobile game if you want to. But the fact that the entire gaming industry has moved towards mobile as a whole, all the people that are literally jumping on that shit for every mobile game that releases, you're the problem.
You are the problem.
I love how he put that shit. You are the problem. Yeah, nah. I mean, it's so funny. I mean, it's not funny, but
it's not funny.
Like I remember, I can't give you the year, but I can literally remember when I noticed like one of the first few mobile games. And I said to myself, I was like, shit, this is the future. And by future, I mean, this is literally how the gaming industry is gonna fucking rack up in money. Because think about it. Games that you would never expect to make like millions upon millions, probably billions of dollars, are like the most basic bitch ass games. Like fucking I don't even remember. It's the game where it's colorful. That's like most of them. It's like shit, I'm like drawing a blank here. It's like one of those, it's not like fuck, what the hell is this shit called? It's literally one of those, it's almost like a puzzle game kind of, but it's not, but I guess it is, where you have to like match the colors and like all that shit. It's not Tetris, but I don't know. It's Candy Crush. I don't know. It took me so goddamn long to freaking get that. But games like Candy Crush, they're killing.
Oh, so we talking like mobile apps, like specifically,
the
like yo, you want to talk about
mobile.
Flappy Bird?
There it is. That was such a high school.
You see?
Well, that was like a 8th grade job.
That shit had to get shut down. It was so popular.
Yeah, the creator was like, nope, I don't want this no more. Sorry, y'all are too.
He's like,
OD.
I'm out.
He probably took whatever money he made and dipped, which very smart on his part. But
absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I remember during that early age of gaming where mobile games were happening like that, and I was like, shit. Once all these other companies get a hold or an understanding of how this shit operates, we're gonna see a lot more games keep that same energy and just inject it into their own games. And right now, all these years later, yes, there are a lot of mobile games as it is that have these same, you know, grimy practices or just practices altogether where it's like they'll have whatever game and then they might even have a separate game that's like, you know, sugar coated to not, they don't want it to seem like it is that, but underneath all of the layers, it still fucking is. Games like Genshin Impact, I don't play it. I see, they almost got me on that one though, because I actually enjoy a nice action RPG that looks hella anime. You know, the hack and slash where you pick a dope ass anime looking character and you just kill a bunch of enemies, you level up your abilities, your equipment, all that type of shit. It's like very Final Fantasy-esque, right? So I like that type of stuff. But then they like I knew the bait. It's when it says free to play. Don't fucking fall for it. Because
fucking free to play.
Dude, first of all, free to play is not real. Okay? That's a myth. Because sure, you can technically, yes, play a free to play game for free, but they're gonna throw all these different fucking things at you to persuade you into at least dropping $1, $2, $5, $10.
Get them gems.
And yeah, get them gems, them crystals, right? And they're gonna constantly do it until you fucking do, or you have enough strength to just say no. And to those people, I commend a lot.
It's hard.
It's very hard.
That was hard.
And I'm the kind of person, I'm not even gonna lie, that admittedly, I keep it real, right? Admittedly, there's been so many times where I'm like, yo, I'm not spending money. I'm not spending money. I'm not spending money. IQ remembers this when we used to play Dragon Ball Legends.
Nigga, fuck Legends. I was on the. I was
Oh no.
deep.
Yo,
You were deep
I
into
love
other
Legends. Every
was
time a new
deep.
guy dropped, I would get him like first pull.
He has this thing where he has the best luck in the fucking world, and he just whatever card he wants, that's like what doesn't matter the rarity, he will always pull that motherfucking character. I'll never forget when they finally dropped Dragon Ball Super Broly in that bitch. And I was struggling. I had saved up so many fucking crystals for that banner. And did I get that fucking character? No. So then I finally cracked and I said, you know what? If it's gonna be anybody I spend money for, the chance, not the guarantee, but the chance to pull this guy is gonna be for Broly, right? I stay true to my character. So I did. I finally fucking unlocked it after $20, right? I go to this man's house. And he's like, oh, the Broly banner's out. About to fucking get this shit. I literally saw it happen on his phone. He got 2 of them. He got 2 of them. And I'll never forget that shit. Like, I was so happy for him. But I was so livid at the same time, son. I was like, I actually spent money. He didn't have to. And he got it. So, again, he has the best luck when it comes to that shit. And, like... You know, the one recent game that I played mobile wise was Street Fighter Duel. And man, fuck that game. And why do I say that?
Trash.
Yeah, because at first I was an advocate of that shit. I really was putting people on. I started the real ones freaking guild in that bitch. I had hella folks on it playing it. And I was doing the dailies. I was grinding that shit for no fucking reason because this was my Street Fighter 6 waiting room game, right? That's how I dubbed it. That's how I treated it. But see, I realized just by their practices, their mannerisms, and having previous experience dealing with other developers in other games, I was like, you know what? I know the signs and I know that these people are pieces of shit. Okay, I know that. And I can wean that shit out just because why is it every moment, every waking second that I get, it's like, not even every moment, but it's just like they put you in positions where it's just like, oh, so I guess you can't defeat this part. I think you're probably going to need a better unit. And even when they try to mask it by saying, oh, but you could borrow units from other players, you can only use them 3 times. Right? And it's just like, okay, well, who the fuck do I need? Bison, Psycho Power, right? You need that dude. He will help you through mad shit. Guess what? You don't get Bison unless you paying bucks to just try to pull him. Same situation as fucking Legends. So what does that do? It's like, listen, it helps the whales, aka the people that are gonna be spending all that fucking dough, and they're gonna fucking do well and just keep dumping. Man, I was watching a dude stream that game, and I was like, yo, do you mind me asking how much money you spent on this already? And he's like, actually, I do mind, because I'm not even keeping track.
Yeah, no, that's so facts.
That's what he said, bro.
Once like you hit a certain threshold, you just low key stop counting, and you keep spending.
See, people,
I've been in there.
Players, but yo, listen, players that have that mindset where they don't even care how much they're spending, I wish I had their problems. Think about it. I wish I had imagine just spending like 15 and being like, okay, I gotta chill. I gotta hold off. You know, you have to think about things like, what am I doing tomorrow? Do I have to drive anywhere? Do I have to eat? You know what I'm saying? Like, when am I getting paid? Like, you have all these things. Imagine being this motherfucker, sitting on a fucking game in front of like 20 something people on a stream because they're literally wanting to watch someone spend fucking dough on a fucking game. And this guy easily, someone in the chat answered for me. They're like, yeah, he definitely spent at least over $2,000 by now. This was day one.
Yeah, no, bro. Like, it's real, bro. Like the games that I used to play, like, this was back in my mobile gaming career. It has ended. It has officially ended just due to, work and other shit. But yeah, no, like the games such as like Game of War, Mobile Strike, even like Clash of Clans slightly, but I never got truly into it like that.
Yeah,
I was more, but like for the niggas that are really into the strategy as far as attacking other people, like other people's cities, blah blah blah, and defending, and then whatever else they have in the game, like if you're trying to be the best of the best, you gotta pay to win. That's what it comes down to, bro.
Shit sucks.
So nigga, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, nah, bro, pay to win, pay to play. Type shit. Like, it's free to play, but nigga, you ain't getting nowhere unless you paying to play.
Yeah, and that's one of the downsides.
Yeah, nah, like especially if you're a part of like a guild or clan or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, if you're trying to have the top clan, you gotta spend. Or, if you want to be a part of one, you're probably expected to spend some type of money to keep up. Because as soon as you don't keep up, niggas are gonna look at you type shit and be like, yo. I've been there, done that, so plenty of times.
Kai, have you ever divulged in the mobile gaming side of the world at all?
Yeah, I've played a few mobile games, but it's never been anything to brag about. I've had fun plenty of times too, but it's always something that I'm doing on the go, and I've never owned a Switch. So let me just start by saying that, because if I did, I probably wouldn't have been on mobile in the first place. But that's literally just some shit to like help pass the time. And the only mobile game that I'll play like now is like Master Duel, because I'll just have an occasional duel here or there, whatever. And that's just, that's just something like when I'm waiting in line and for whatever the fuck, like literally anything, you can just play a quick round of whatever game that, just has your attention. But
yeah,
it's supposed to be something small. It's supposed to be something that you just, kind of pick up and drop like, oh, haha. But people treat that shit like it's their, wake up, play this game, go to sleep, play this game. Like, no, it's on your phone. Like, it's not that serious. You click your shit.
I feel that.
I don't know. I mean, low key, I'm glad I went through that phase. And I got out of it successfully. But I met like low key a few people that I like somewhat keep in touch with. Like, at least, like, network.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I met his brother on, I think it was Mobile Strike or some shit like that. And then like we got kind of close, and then we started playing COD, and then I kind of like that was that connection type shit, for example, that's still here today. So it's just like it's cool. I mean, I went through it. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, shit like that is always cool. Like, no matter what game it is. I mean, that's crazy how you had made friends off mobile stuff. Like, I don't really hear that too many times. I mean, nowadays it's usually through like multiplayer games or stuff like that. Like a lot of the friends that I've made over the years have definitely been from like Xbox 360 days and Xbox 360 days because every Xbox Live was the shit back in the day. But yeah, a lot of stuff. I'm not right now. I'm playing Marvel Snap. That's the only mobile game I'm playing right now, and that is a true pick up and go. Like I've never played a faster game than Marvel Snap. That I'm telling. I showed it to you. Dad is the one who started it, and he told me to. It's funny thing. I told him about it, and then he actually got to it first, and then he was telling me, "Yo, you try Marvel Snap? You try Marvel Snap?" I was like, "Not yet, not yet, not yet." But then I finally did after I saw Spider-Verse for the first time, because I was like, "Oh, I need something Marvel like right now." After seeing that shit, and funny enough, perfect timing. Marvel's on their shit because they lined up how to market everything right, because it's like, oh, Spider-Man movie, let's make a Spider-Man event, and everything was about Spider-Verse for that entire month of June. So like, and I got some really cool Spider-Verse cards out of it, and games are 6 turns long, and like you can have no more than I think 7 cards in your hand at once or some shit like that, and it's very fast. So it's really cool. Literally, people, I overheard when I was in CEO for in Florida, or when I was in Florida for CEO, I should say, I overheard folks talking about Marvel Snap because I was sitting in on a Marvel Snap tournament that was actually happening. I was like, what the fuck? There's a Marvel Snap tournament happening right now. And I didn't enter because I didn't fucking feel like it. And I was like, yeah, my deck is probably gonna get smoked because I just started this game. And I overheard the guy running the tournament. He was like, yeah, like the majority of the players that actually play this game are folks that are like on their lunch break. Like the folks that are like taking a shit or something like that, right? Like that. It's really cool.
You know what happened? It's like these mobile games, because like they started out, like I mentioned Flappy Bird earlier, something very simple that just blew up because it was it blew up, right? And I feel like all these mobile games that started out and they were meant to be fucking loading screen games. Like, you know how you like click shit, make Goku eat the plates faster, like make Vegeta do these push-ups, whatever. They were literally like these loading screen games, and these companies found out that they can make money off this shit. So they're like, I bet this is what we putting out. Yeah. Your favorite anime? I bet throw that on there too.
Yep. It's like and that goes with the whole business model of 0 effort, right? High ass profit, and they're holding all that. Like, you remember Temple Run?
Yeah,
that was another one.
Really
that
though.
Temple Run's another one.
There was Subway Surfers.
Subway Surfers.
Yeah,
Temple. Yep. Yeah. I remember. Fruit Ninja. Yo, Fruit Ninja's so big to the point where you see it at Dave and Buster's and shit now. Like, it's on a big screen and you're slicing that shit. Yeah.
I don't know about all these pick and go mobile games like that.
Angry Birds.
Like because the games that I was into as far as the mobile shit's concerned, nigga, that shit had my life. especially once like I was spending, bro. Like, bro.
Yeah.
Like, because like I was like, it's one thing when you're a part of a team and like you're paying by yourself. Because like if you're a part of like a guild, like I was kind of mentioning earlier, like, bro, like you kind of cooperate with people. So it's like kind of have to be on your phone. You gotta be active. You see what I'm saying, bro?
I remember those days.
In that shit, nigga. Like, nigga, that shit, nigga. I would lose sleep.
You and Dad.
I would lose sleep. Tell you shit
was
because of wars with niggas. You feel me? Like, bro.
See, I did that, but in real games.
Oh, got him. He said he did that shit in real games. Yeah, see? It is what it is. Gaming nowadays, like, even with Street Fighter, I mean, Street Fighter, you have to, it has a base price. But, yo, it's where you...
But there was no reason for them to make Street Fighter Duel.
Well, Street Fighter Duel actually existed previous to when it released globally. And even now... I personally feel like there's not as many people on it because Street Fighter 6 is out now, but just the fact that a lot of people just are not with how they are constantly trying to make people buy their characters that they want to put out, and it's like, who can really
what made me
keep up
mad
with
was the Monster Hunter Ken event. That just blew everything up.
The Gormagala Ken is what set the tone. That's literally what I'm talking about, because think about it. First of all, a lot of games, they're always going to have a currency, like a gem system or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, normally, what would you do? I'm gonna save all my gems so that I can use them on the new characters that come out so that I can get that character. These scumbags, they make an entire separate fucking system, and you can't even use these gems towards that to even buy those characters. Only way you can get those is during the events, and the events, they don't give you enough, right? Of course. And then the other way is, of course, is to cash out, is to use your real money towards that specific currency to then buy, to have a chance at pulling that fucking character. And nobody fucked with it, and there was a humongous backlash. They even tried to calm the waters with people by giving like a free version of the fucking character, and guess what? It was no point in using him because it was under level, underpowered, and I'm like, you know what? Y'all can suck my fucking dick because I'm not dealing with this shit. Like, after that, I gave him another chance. I was like, okay, this next event better not be like this, and it was exactly the fucking same with Akuma. So I'm like, all right, I know that my time here is limited, and I'm still not gonna spend any money on this. So for the duration that I play Street Fighter Duel, I actually did not spend a single fucking cent, and I'm very proud about that. And then, like I said, Spider-Verse came out. I was on Marvel Snap. I've been on Marvel Snap for officially a month and a week, and I'm way happier playing that game. I have spent money on it, and it's not a lot. And I'm like, yeah, this is cool because it's all my superheroes. The game is fun. The game is quick, is come and go, and there's all these different things that I can enjoy with the game. So good on Marvel. Shout out. Fuck DC, right? But not really. I like DC. I'm just making a joke, okay? But yeah, we're talking about games too much.
Okay.
I'm checking the time. Yeah, damn, we killing this shit. Okay. IQ, do you have your fun fact of the week?
Oh, so I got this off of TikTok because I actually didn't know this before. But there's a whole nother, like, like Marvel universes. There's a Marvel universe. You probably heard it. It's called Marvel Ruins. So it's like everything goes wrong.
Oh shit.
In like that universe. So like, Spider-Man, when he got bitten by the radioactive spider,
Yeah.
he got like a virus instead of like getting powers.
Oh.
So like everything that goes wrong does like goes wrong.
Well, damn, that fucking sucks.
Was there ever a Spider-Man?
So it's like, I mean, that is Spider-Man. He's just like in a containment center now because he has like a deadly virus.
So that's just the story. It's just like the tragedy.
Yeah, like
of
every superhero.
Wow, damn, that's
fucking
that kind of that.
It's fucking stupid.
I mean, that's a very interesting fact, though. Thank you for the fun fact, right? Yeah, wow, that's. I mean, I don't know if anyone would really want to read about
Their superheroes not being able to fucking be superheroes.
right. Yeah, like because if that's the case, it's like, oh, let me just live my life. Like what? like yo, okay. The funny thing about that, right? And this is not funny at all, but like it's funny for the sake of the story. I knew a person that got bit by a spider, and her face got so fucked up for like a week. It was like all crazy. Thankfully, after that week, like she took medicine and everything, and her face went back to normal. But like I was like, yo, Sarah, you gonna turn into fucking Spider Girl? She was not laughing because that shit hurt. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's why it's called Marvel Ruins, because like everything's ruined.
Right. Exactly. No, I get it. But I'm just like, listen, I don't know. The collective team at Marvel that came up with that, I mean, I don't know. I think that there could have been plenty of other things to explore. I mean, personally, me hearing that, I'm not going to go rush and be like, oh, I got to read that shit. Because like, I'm not trying to find out or see how Peter Parker stays without no kind of great power and no kind of responsibility.
That sounds like a whack-ass story.
Right. It's like, imagine Marvel Ruins Tony Stark. Tony Stark, he's not smart. He gets no girls. His no tech.
No
he can't
iron.
even work.
No, I'm pretty
ice,
sure he's
no veins.
I think in Marvel Ruins he's trapped in the suit,
Retarded.
like in the Iron Man, like the Iron suit, like the first one.
Oh,
So we can't no upgrades.
that's
Get him out.
fucking no, that is dumb. That
Get
is
him out.
super stupid. And the funny part is, I actually just recently watched Iron Man 1 and 2. I've been going through all the Marvel films with Crystal, like from in order of release. So far, as of this very recording, we've seen Iron Man, Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, and Captain America. So we're ready for Avengers next. And let me tell you, these movies still hit. And I would love to rewatch the first 3 movies I just named with you, because I know for a fact you will be like, oh, because first of all, anytime Tony is on the screen, he's too funny, and I know you're gonna love it because that's your boy. I love Tony Stark.
bro.
Tony Stark's godlike, but yo, on Hulk,
I mean, that nigga changes in every movie. I mean,
No.
they only had like what, 2 movies?
no, okay. So Hulk in the MCU it was a different guy. It was, I forget his name, Matt Damon or some shit like
Oh.
that. But that, I'm telling you, either way, it takes place in the MCU. It's an MCU film. It still stands, even though the actor is different. But that Hulk, I know.
The one where they were in Brazil.
Yes.
I like that was the one?
That's the one.
Yeah, I like that one.
That one is fucking fire. I saw it literally last week,
Yeah, that was a good one.
and it was so good. I'm like, man, this is fucking why.
And
I'm
they
like,
didn't
Hulk
capitalize.
still. Nah, of course they didn't. That they fumbled.
How the fuck did not capitalize after that movie?
I don't know, man. Listen, we can sit here all day and try to figure that shit out. It's not gonna happen on this podcast.
Like, did that movie like not sell or some shit?
No,
Kinda low.
it's not. I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think it's just direction and what they were trying to do and set up and establish for Avengers and everything else. Moving parts. And it makes sense because, I guess like now I think they are getting towards that. But
But back then they were retarded.
I don't know.
How you
dude.
got a big ass green nigga, overpowered as fuck, and then you trying to make this nigga smart and a bitch?
Oh, come on. We're really gonna go there again?
Jared laughed. That's how you know it's fucking facts.
It's not. No, he's laughing because you're a dumbass. That's why.
There's nothing dumb I just said. That's a fact. This nigga's a bitch.
No,
This nigga's a bitch. He's a bitch now.
Bruce Banner.
Bruce Banner.
Bruce Banner's not a bitch. How you gonna say Bruce Banner's a bitch? He is a scientist who's trying to
Him
not.
having emotional morality.
Okay, and
not an
again,
overpowered
this is
motherfucker.
why Brother Oosh can never have powers, because he would be a villain frame 1 the second someone doesn't give him 2 or 3 or 4 barbecue sauces in his Wendy's fucking meal.
I actually got 2 sauces today and not 3. I'm not gonna cap.
And I rest my case.
But that's besides the point.
Yeah, that is very much so beside the point. So let me see. I'm gonna read. Let me see. What else do I have on here? Did that. Oh, I guess I can mention that at the time of this recording, San Diego Comic-Con is happening this weekend. There's a lot of reveals and things that are coming out, the woodwork, a lot of news updates. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Dragon Ball is gonna be there to some capacity. I don't even know, and I'm not gonna hold my breath. And Kai is yawning, so there you go, because like that's the truth. So yeah, I guess I'm bringing it up here because I'm mentioning it to you guys that are listening and watching. That yeah, there are that there could be some anime related things to come from this year's San Diego Comic-Con, which is obviously a very big deal. So yeah, look forward to it, and I guess drop a comment if there's anything that comes of Comic-Con this year or in San Diego that's worth talking about, bringing up, or anything like that. And then yeah, I guess I'll leave this last comment here, or I'll mention this last comment right now before we move on. And this is from our boy Black Pegasus. Yes, sir. It's the mythical one, Black Pegasus. For those that don't remember, they're the ones that drew me that dope ass fan art where I'm like half One Piece ass character, half Broly. Looks really dope. Check it out on the Twitter. Awesome episode, guys. Happy that Dragon Ball Deliverance is about to deliver. I see what you did there. Here is something to talk about. As a Broly fan, I'm happy that he is back, but did it make sense to bring him back into the story? And then he puts in quotes, ignoring popularity, business decisions, and money for Toei. You have the Goku and Vegeta show where these two Saiyans are constantly growing in power and defeating their enemies. Where does he even fit in? Will he eventually die in the story? Next topic next week. And a fan art. Oh, spoilers.
Yeah.
So, Kai, I'm gonna go to you first. What do you think about this comment?
I think it comes from a place of genuine concern for someone as badass as Broly, you know, because it would just equal poor writing because it really is the Goku and Vegeta show. So
Yeah.
I feel like it's a valid question.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I wonder the same thing. I mean, it's funny because we don't give them a lot of credit as far as scratch that. We don't give them a lot of faith in certain decisions. But I don't think they would go out of their way to bring a character out of obscurity and bring him into the canon realm to just kill him off. You know what I'm saying? But
I agree with you, but I want to twist the definition of killing him off here real quick, because you could argue that if it remains the Goku Vegeta show with Broly the way he's written and all his potential, if he doesn't do anything to continue to stay on or above their level, then he might as well have been, you know, killed off in a sense. As far as fights are concerned, he's killed off in a show that's purely about fighting.
right. Okay. That's fair. What about you, Brother Uch?
I kind of agree with that.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. IQ, do you have anything to add to the Broly comment? I know you're not like too like, you know, up on your Dragon Ball knowledge and all that kind of stuff, but you know, you have seen these things. So like from your perspective, being like someone that's, you know, a fan, but you're not like a diehard like we are, how do you feel about Broly's involvement and, you know, with it being the Goku and Vegeta show?
Oh yeah, I mean they better like put him in more, because all he got was the movie, and like give him just like, because I want him to be like on par or like with like Goku Vegeta, because you know he's Broly, so like so I just hope he doesn't just get casted off as just, oh here he had a movie and then that's it.
He's too big of a character, bro, to
Yeah.
not be used or, you know, utilized as one of the big dogs.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to definitely see how this plays out. Obviously, you know, of course, because that's all we can do is kind of just pray and hope for the best, and that they just don't fumble the bag or fumble at all. I mean, if we're gonna believe anything, or if we're gonna go off of anything to kind of, you know, see how this all plays out in future stories or arcs, whatever the hell we get ever at any point in time, it's gonna be that I'm gonna just I'm gonna turn people's attention to the movie that came out for Broly, right? That movie was fucking godlike. Like it's still like, if I watch it right now, I'm sure I'll get chills. And it's for a number of reasons. It's obviously, you know, just to start off, to say that this guy is the only character as of this very episode that was taken out of a realm of characters and ideas that outside of video games you don't ever see happening. They took one. They didn't, I mean, obviously with Broly came Paragus and, you know, whatever, but like they took him first out of anybody else, and it was just a dream. So the fact that they looked at, you know, actually, you know what? No. They didn't look at shit. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. They didn't look at shit. It was fucking, what was his name? Okyu Yoku or some one of the guys that said, "Hey Toriyama, you should do this." That's how he fucking came to be. So shout outs to that guy, right? Shout outs to him. The Dragon Ball room didn't look. They didn't even know. Apparently, according to Gigan, that's what he told us. He said that they didn't understand or know that the Dragon Ball's popularity was so massive over fucking seas with Resurrection F. Like, come the fuck on. Like, these guys at their positions of power, we talk
Tell
about
me you don't know how to do your job without telling me you don't know how to do
right,
your
like
job.
exactly. Like that's like prime shit right there. So it's very sad, but like I digress. Like with Broly being the one and only character right now, like and the fact that even when and if like even after knowing that it wasn't originally Toriyama's idea to bring him back or bring him in, he still wrote a really great story, and he even went out of his way to kind of work it in to where Broly was always a part of this whole dynamic between Goku and Vegeta. Like he's the third one. You know, it's almost like if you were to look at Pokemon games, you have red and blue. He's green. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like he's the third game that you didn't know that you were gonna get if you grew up in America and you only had like the two, you know, because Japan, of course, right? They had red, blue, green, and yellow.
Yellows.
We never got green. We got leaf green.
Leaf green.
We got leaf green, right? That's different.
Fuck.
But that was during Fire Red and Leaf Green, right?
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
like
yeah.
one of the first rounds of remakes that they ever had. So.
Fire.
Yep. So, but yeah, like that's how it was. So, with all that said, I'm pretty sure that whatever happens next for Broly, I'm sure it'll be fine. At least it'll be fine. I don't know. I'm not gonna go out of my way and be like, oh, it's gonna be fucking the best thing ever. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna overhype something right now, even if he's my favorite. I'm gonna give you like the realistic answer, the most practical and safe answer that I can possibly give you. So thank you for the comment. Thank you for all the comments. That's all the time that we have for these comments right now. But again, if you guys have anything that you don't want us to miss out on, definitely consider dropping a super chat, super thanks over on the YouTube. And yeah, hopefully we'll get around to you guys for next week. And we'll see what happens from this San Diego Comic-Con. I mean, obviously I would love for some great news to come you know, from Dragon Ball to actually have us, you know, talking about something that's not this fucking manga, because I don't even know if the manga is going to come out by the time the next like 116 comes out, by the time we record them, but we'll see. So with that all said and done, it is that time for your banger of the week. And it is Haruka Kanata by Unlimited, Bleach ending 20 Yeah. That's crazy. That's a lot of fucking endings. But yeah, I figured we'd do another Bleach song, because obviously Bleach is back and we still got to react to episode 1. And I was gonna ask, did Jujutsu Kaisen do the preview thing that I predicted? Because I haven't seen it. Didn't? Oh fuck, that's on.
Nah.
It started right off.
I'm actually rewatching.
You are going through the rewatch thing
I'm
first.
at like episode 10 or some shit already. But
How you
I
feeling?
already watched season 2, episode 1. Just the only reason I'm doing it is just to remember all the characters. But like as I'm going through it, I'm remembering.
Yeah.
It's just nice to see though.
Yeah, I'm gonna at least try. Well, yeah, it's gonna be a lot easier for me to try to keep up with Jujutsu as it comes out. We're gonna be doing the Bleach reactions, obviously. So I'll watch them. But yeah, like I would like to bring these anime up here, because I mean, what the fuck else is there to talk about? So, all right. So with all that in mind. Well, actually, first, Kai, what did you think of the first episode without like giving too much away of Jujutsu Kaisen? How did they start things off?
I mean, well, it's like a whole different arc, and it's about like Gojo's past. So they just like throw you right back.
Yeah, I wasn't like, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of lost within the first episode, like. Cause I had
because you don't see Itadori.
You don't see
like
it. Exactly.
You're not going to see him for like a little bit.
Okay, that's a good note.
I
was mad confused.
I'm lost that I said Kai and both of y'all answered. That's fucking. I don't know how that happened.
It's because of his long ass pause.
Oh wait. Low key, I was not paying attention. I thought you said me. So and then there was a long pause, so I just started talking.
Nah, but that's what I thought about. Episode 1 was cool, but I just didn't know where the fuck we were. To be honest, I thought it was just gonna be a continuation off of season 1.
Okay.
That's my bad.
So you want to answer that one, Kai?
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, I guess we got our answer out of these two. So with that being said, it's that time for Patreon shoutouts. Yes. Huh. All right. Let's get right into this. If you want to hear your name shouted out at the end of these episodes, please feel free. Head on over to patreon.com/full power podcast to hear your name shouted out at the end of these episodes today. Let's go. Shout outs to Jayante Sheridan. Oh, thank you.
Sherry.
Shout outs to our boy Anthony Parker. Thank you. Park it. Shout outs to my girl Crystal. Thank you.
Ice Harold.
Ice Harold. Shout outs to our boy Dante TX. Thank you. Shout outs to our boy Jerick Rivera. Thank you. Shout outs to our boy Lewis Barnett. Thank you.
Icy.
Yo, Lewis was in my Twitch tag actually recently, so shout outs to that. And with a mouth, shout outs to our boy Mr. Washed. Oh, thank you. Shout outs to our boy Odd Man Out. Yeah, thank you. Never count them out. And shout outs to our boy Soul Awakens. Thank you.
Wake your ass up.
Wake it. Yeah. Shout outs to our boy Super Saiyajin SAWFT Soft. Thank you. And shout outs to our boy Travis Boyette. Oh, thank you.
Welcome.
And shout out to our dude with the final Shidori Vegeta Uchiha. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
And shout out to our dude, worse than a demon. Thank you.
Ashman.
Yes. Attention! Yo, the volume wasn't on. Hold on, let me do that one more time. Attention! Yes! He's the only one! Yes! Land the rising sun! Yes! Our fucking boy! Yes, and his name is... How'd I do? Did I do it right?
Type shit.
You gotta whip it out the fucking holster.
Yeah, man.
Forgot about that shit. My bad. Excuse me, guys. And again, as always,
Fletcher.
De Yellow. If you want to hear your name shout out at the end of these episodes, you want to support, hit us up. Full Pride Podcast over on the Patreon page. That is Full Pride Podcast on the Patreon page. If you have a comment, question, concern, business inquiry, or fan art trying to sponsor, hit us up, fullpowerpod@gmail.com. That is fullpowerpod@gmail.com.
I got the right guy for the occasion.
Oh, let's hear it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. Hit us up on the Bluebird on Twitter while it's alive at Full Power Pod. Boys, another banger. Down the Drain, episode 116 coming up next week. Like I mentioned, some things to talk about. We got Bleach to look forward to. We got Jujutsu Kaisen to look forward to. We have whatever may come out of San Diego Comic-Con. Don't rely on that. But I'd imagine there'd be something because they've been showing off a lot of different things. Like, did you know that Hugh Jackman in the Wolverine suit was revealed this week?
No.
Oh, well, now you know.
Deadpool 3.
Deadpool 3, yeah. Yeah, first time. It took him 22, 23 years to finally fucking get this man in the goddamn classic Wolverine yellow and blue. So shout out to that. Talk more on Incredibly, so hit me up on there. But yeah, make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves and all that kind of good stuff. Brother Uj, what do you have left for the people at home?
Well, as you all know, stay fresh, stay clean. Get yourself a nice fucking cologne, you stinky motherfucking niggas.
Don't worry, guys. I don't think
And
you
get
smell.
your ice up, nigga. Ice in the vein, you know what I mean? Nigga, fuck you mean.
Okay.
Nigga.
Ice. I support the ice. All right. And Supreme Kai Kassan, what do you have left for the people listening at home?
Keep yourselves in check and have a good one.
Nice. All right. And my man, Not So Little IQ Uj, what do you have left for the people listening at home?
Watch Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead.
All right, bet.
Came out yesterday.
What's that?
New anime.
Bucket list?
That's what he said.
Of the Dead.
He
Zom 100.
What's it about?
It's a zombie anime.
Is it like Apocalypse?
What?
That's what zombies. Yeah.
Niggas got powers?
No, I mean I don't know. It's
He
new.
said no.
It's fairly.
No,
new.
he
It's
said
fairly
he's
new.
not
I
gonna
don't know.
spoil
He
it.
said no.
Huh.
So is it Attention
It only
Grabber?
got like 55 chapters right now.
Is it Attention Grabber episode 1?
I think so. I personally like it because I read the manga.
There you go.
How many episodes?
It just fucking
It
started.
just
he
came
said.
out.
I'll be the judge.
Okay. All right.
Use my reading tax.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in any case, guys, it's been your boy, Ooch, the lethal one, Brother Ooch, the homie of all the Supreme Kais, Kai Kassan, and our boy Not So Little IQ Ooch. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves. May the power protect you. Block loaded right here on this podcast. Stay safe, stay clean, and stay the hell inside. And I'll see y'all next time. Yeah. One more time, sir. And see ya.